programmed himself because he wanted to go against Alright guys, so we're gonna begin a topic that has to do with why do people say, or why are people trying to figure out if God exists, or they are trying to say God exists, God doesn't exist. So if we talk about that, I got for you guys a point of view. My point of view is simple. Alright, yes, why does God allow bad things to happen? I have a good idea, yeah, and I think it's a good answer. But first of all, we're gonna answer that question with the answer for the other question. And maybe you will understand why God allows bad things to happen. Right? And so we know the devil used to be an angel of God. But unfortunately, he unprogrammed himself from God's order. And we get to that point to where that's why Lucifer stepped off from God's laws, God's orders. But that means something. That means, in this point of view, that so he has angels that are programmed to do what is good. Because on the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth day, he saw that it was good. So that's why he became the God of good. And he's the only good one in the universe, in existence. And but he has his angels, and he has Jesus Christ as main, prime, only one to accomplish what being good is, accomplish the programming that God placed for existence. Now, so we get to this view, which is a program. We are not programmed. We as humans, we get free will, because he noticed that Lucifer was a little bit against being programmed. Angels are happy being programmed because they are part of the good existence. And if it wasn't because of the good existence, we wouldn't be. If it wasn't because that program that God created in angels, the goodness of the world's creation wouldn't have been. And so, why do we want to make God's existence a view if it's real or not, when we get the choice to have free will? Through free will, we can see that God has an existence that doesn't need to be proven. God has an existence that if we prove that God exists, it will unfold a whole disorder. Why? Because we will not be with the program of free will. So, like I said, we are not programmed, but we have the program of free will, which it kind of contradicts itself because I'm saying it like that. But if I take off the word programmed of free will, then we wouldn't be placing it in that statement. But it just came out of me like that. It's an invisible program. It's free will. If we find out that God exists, what do you guys think is going to happen? What do you guys think is going to happen with humanity? I believe it like this. I think we will be reprogrammed to follow God. And if we are not programmed to follow God, we will lose free will, and we will all in humanity, in mankind, we will follow orders. We will follow the 10 Commandments, and we will love each other. And then we will not have that free will to do what we want. And that is, if you want to follow God, or if you don't, or if you just don't want to listen, or if you just don't want to know and maintain ignorant about God's existence. To tell you the truth, guys, I would rather not find out if God exists, because then that free will takes place to where it's like we can actually decide if we want to follow God. Like I said, if we find out that God exists, don't you think that the majority of the world would follow God? A lot of atheist people, a lot of scientists, a lot of doctors, a lot of people that used to follow bad things, they will turn around and they will do a 180 and decide, you know what, there is an existence of God, and I think that we should follow God. And all the people that already were following God, we would just be on the right path. We were on the right path the whole time. So do you see that point of view? So, and then there's going to be people that are going to be like, God exists, but they're going to be exposed in front of the whole world that those are the ones that are demons. Those are the people that just don't want to follow God, and they are the ones that are sons of the father of darkness, sons of the devil. And right, man, do you really want to find out if God exists? I personally, I think we should leave it how it is, because silence and the mystery is what the miracle is. That is the beauty of it, and it gives us the free will to decide what we want. Life is like a pool. In this pool, God already wrote a book, and He said, I'm going to throw you in this pool. And when you're in there, I just want you to swim forward. But you have the option to swim down, or you can swim to the right, or you can try to hold your breath for as long as you want, or you just swim different places if you want to. I'm asking you, just swim forward, that's all. But you got the free will to swim wherever you want. And if you want to get out of the pool, and if you don't want to be in the pool, you got that option, whatever it is. So I think, as my opinion for myself, I just want to swim forward and listen to what God has to say. What Jesus Christ did, He got in the pool and He just swam straight forward. He didn't care right, left, down, swimming backwards, swimming like a dolphin, swimming like a crocodile. He didn't care. He just said, I'm going to swim like God told me to swim, because He is God either way. And He showed the example how to swim forward, right? I mean, some people might want to hold their nose because water might get in the nose, inside the nose, in the nostrils, and or you can just swim. But however you want, but swim forward, and that's the whole point. And that's how many people should try to see this point of view. So I hope I touched a whole bunch of views of how many people can see it. This is just my idea, my theory, and one of the ways that I can actually push myself forward into following God, which I understand that so many people are frustrated about why do bad things happen, and that is actually the answer, man. The answer is we all have a choice, and we all have the free will, and there's a lot of people around the world that are just not swimming how they're supposed to. They are swimming right, left, and they are crashing into other people that are trying to swim forward, and then it's just a whole mess inside the pool. It's a whole mess. And because of that things, because of those things, because of their parents, maybe because the other kids in the school are not being what the parents should be doing, so they follow what the parents are doing, and that's why bad things happen. And maybe because some people driving correctly, or because diseases are created in the world, because scientists, because not eating the correct thing, and diseases are not stoppable. They are gonna continue happening, even in different ways. And even if the government wants to put a disease in the world, those things are gonna keep happening, because we have free will, and there are people that want to swim in a different way in this pool of life. But my guidance to you guys is follow Jesus Christ. He did the right swimming, and he made it to the end, and he did it just how he was supposed to, and how we are all supposed to do it. So we are not in life without guidance. We do have a guidance, and that is the Word of God, and that is the Bible, and that is His only Son, Jesus Christ. I hope you guys like my video. This is just a individual video with you guys. This is a video that goes straight forward to you guys. Hopefully you guys listen to what I'm saying, and it guides you into a pleasant swimming into this pool of life. And I hope you guys are blessed, and you guys receive more than I could probably receive. And I wish you the best. And don't forget to subscribe. Press like, and I will be here so you guys can see me on the next video. So peace out, guys.